It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
I'll wait. But I got
I'm going to keep respect for you and call you Madam Supervisor. I would like to know, why is it that you're not budgeting off of last year? Because there has not been anything that you have done to cause for us to have an increase in the budget. Next of all, I would like to know why, pardon me? Okay, well, next of all, the budget should be left as it is as of right now, not this budget that you're trying to do. Because when I look at the budget, you have increased everything across the board. It's like you were trying to drain the money and just spread it out just to be unnecessarily used. My thing is this: you should have tabled this whole situation and given everybody a chance in this room and everywhere else a chance to amend what you have done. It is wrong. And you said that you have good business skills. Then you should take a look at the budget again. Because I know you've done something in the back room. I know you have passed it already. But I feel like this. All of you guys that's sitting up there right now, I'm going to make it my business to open my mouth wide. And I'm going to get your asses out of those seats.
Amen, sister. She gonna unask that seat.
My name is Toni. I'm from Lansing. I have never really stand up in front of this thing.
You don't stand up for anything.
I'm going to say right now is going over the budget. I was really upset with it in a lot of ways. And yes, there is increases in other things like the roads and bridges, which I think that's a whole different fun talk. But one of my biggest issues is the assessor's office. The assessor's office is very needed in the township. And no matter if you have a personal vendetta, personal issue, or anything like that, which I don't know, I hear stories and I don't know what's going on. But the assessor's office is very important to the seniors. My mom is 87 years old. And she's amazing. I have to come here to help her. And now I'm already in an issue where I have to have a cane now, too.
Speak louder, honey.
I am.
That's how it's your mic off.
I thought I am. But why is the assessor's office getting hit where you're decreasing their budget? There's no reason for it. You're decreasing her budget, but you're not decreasing any of the other budgets. If at one time you had 180,000 people in township, and you have a decrease since the pandemic of 30,000 people in this area. They're leaving for whatever reason, and that is happening. And there's going to be more people leaving because of the high tax in Cook County, and that's Cook County, and there's other and schools and everything else. But decreasing the assessor's office for whatever reason you have is horrible. I mean, it's horrible in so many ways. She has to have a certain training to even give the assessors and understand what we have to do to decrease our taxes. And I can see that, but then in your budget thing, in the introduction, it says you want to increase the assessor by 10% in all the services. So how do you increase it by 10% when you decrease her budget? I don't understand that. So I would like to actually have an answer. I have not met you, Tiffany. I've never met you. We have never personally met. But I wish you could just at least give us some answers versus just standing there and staring at me and just listening.
What to do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. We back in the confessional. And yes, we staying lit, big dog, man. Shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Shout out to my homeboy Lucky Woods Diz keeps it lit. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Let's get right into it, man. Oh, shout out to Toni Joy, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to her channel. Her link will be down below in the description. She's the person who took these fine video cameras, audio, camera angle, all that. She got up close and personal, and we respect her for that. So for that, go ahead and subscribe to her channel. Okay, she'll have more content from the Dalton up close and personal, the Dalton and Thornton Township. Okay, so let's start with the lady who doesn't understand what is happening with the money. Now, I previously explained this on my live video. What I think. She has a legitimate complaint because this directly affects her mom, which she said the assessor's fund, if it's decreased, it takes away some of the things that helps her mom, who is disabled and don't mind what I feel in my heart or what I want to say, because I've been having too much communion and something was about to come out, and I just had to remember that these are people. But anyway, this woman has a concern that she's been paying attention to ever since she's lived in the Thornton Township, and she knows the budget because people who are on assistance and need these things, they pay attention to these things, especially older elders, because they realize where they on fixed incomes. So anytime there is an increase, they want to know where that increase is coming from. So they do some digging. Some of them, they don't even understand the increase because they get a little too old, and and their kids start to pay attention. And so this woman is watching for her mom, like, okay, the budget was this much last year, and then Tiffany comes in and says we're going to increase everything by 10%, but then when you look at the budget sheet, you see it's a decrease. Now that I'm getting a clear mind perception of what's going on, I believe what's happening is, yes, the lady doesn't understand because the only thing they're throwing at you is numbers. And no, Tiffany won't give you a direct answer, okay? But if they keep throwing numbers and they try to give you the best, say, we're increasing this, we're increasing this. But then you see that they say they're increasing the fund or something by 10%, but then they're decreasing the actual fund. Well, if you lost 30,000 people, there's 30,000 people that you don't have to provide that services for. So you have to decrease the funds so they can use it in other places. But they'll leave a little extra in there to give per the amount of people that will still receive the fund at least a 10% raise. So that's what's happening. I don't think that's particularly a bad thing. But what is bad is if you keep decreasing that fund, it's not a use it. If it's a use it or lose it type situation, that's why you're losing it, because you didn't spend the money because people left. And that could be bad because when things increase, as they have been with inflation, when things increase, they don't have the funds, so then they have to go back to the township and ask to borrow, meaning they just transferred so much money from the fund into a different fund. Well, do they have to go get that money back? Well, but that place is where the funds are needed, so then they have to ask for more money in that particular. So it's a money move. Again, I don't think it's criminality. I don't think it may not be wrong. It may be what's best for the township. So we just gonna sit back and watch and then observe, man. Everyday people, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out at you later. Peace.